Alright everyone, we're back. Back in the groove of things. Actually, it's warm. You guys like hearing me talk about the temperature so much. It's kind of warm out. Let's get these guys. And grab this one cart. Who doesn't want a nice power tool and a DeWalt battery thing? There's probably a million of those in the world. Take that. And then took this right out of the trash can. Beach crawler. Try to sell one of those in the middle of summer, you'll make $1 million. Also, another game changer for anyone out there going to the beach are those carts. You don't want to be stuck having to schlep all your stuff down to the water, especially at a beach that the beach might be a lot of sand. Anyway, welcome back. It is trash day with Taco Stacks. Early morning. Do some treasure hunting. Let's do it. I'm going to assume that these cones out here aren't trash, but it's a very hard item to kind of throw away, are cones. Would you kind of agree with me on that one? You got a whole bunch of furniture out here. Seen all of these are books. Anything old? No, not really. And hay. This might be older. Yeah, definitely older. 1946. Older out of the bunch. Now what we got over here? This looks like a bunch of sorted metal. We'll just take the whole box, I guess. Throw away the two glass pieces rather than leave it there and have them fall on the ground and shatter everywhere. Kind of makes the most sense. I think my SD card on my GoPro is starting to go because I just cleared space off it and it only has half the amount of space left on the SD card. And I'm pretty confident that's happened before, and what I need to do is just buy a new one. Hanging on to the last threads of the YouTube channel. The GoPro is, well, the camera, well, technology part is. Fortunately, my computer I bought, I think about 6 years ago, that's still going strong. Let's get this stink bug out of there. There, go be free. But yeah, the camera, the computer I bought a long time ago is still going strong. Some of you guys might even remember that whole ordeal with doing that whole thing. That was a ton of fun because it was, I wanted a Mac, didn't want a PC. And I had to go like, almost to Philly to get it. This guy's just blocking everything. Dark pool things, they're moving. Yeah, I had to go pretty much to Philly to buy this computer. It wasn't like you just order it online or show up at the store. It was like very in demand. Small interesting thing I've always noticed is those people put out their garbage, but they tape a piece of paper that says recyclables or recycling to one of the garbage bags. It's probably the only person I've ever seen do that. Use garbage bags for recycling for whatever reason. This thing's a mess. This thing's a huge mess. Definitely didn't pack that right. Oh well, we'll see if that box can hold it. Alright, feeling generous this morning, so why not? Feeling generous this morning, so why not? I have 3 of those carts. Oh, somebody coming here? Nope. Maybe it's television. I bet it really confuses a lot of the local people when televisions just get picked up and half the time they don't get picked up. It's definitely one of those things, like, people probably ask the question, hey, do the garbage men pick up TVs? And people are like, yeah, they took mine. But really it was me. But they might tell the neighbor that the garbage men took it, so then then the neighbor puts that out for the garbage men, and then it just sits there for 2 weeks. We'll have to read whatever this sign says. Or it says something on it. It says, I think, free. That's what it says. It says free on it. Huh. That is vinyl. This is vinyl also. And that's also vinyl, or pressboard, or whatever, insulated. I guess the box really, I mean, I held it, but didn't hold it. Something like that. Plenty of space for activities. Oh, that's right. Last week somebody stopped me and was like, oh, I have a washing machine or something. Stove. They were putting out for scrap, and they knew I was picking up metal, and I was like, I don't know how you know I'm picking up metal. But I had so much stuff in here from like the bulk pickup. I just remembered because it was like right in this section. It might have been like one of these houses. Last week I think was also the yard sale week, which, funny enough, it was the yard sale week. However, there were really no yard sales this day, and then I came back like 2 days later and everyone had a yard sale, and I was so stunned by it. It just, to me, it didn't really make a lot of sense, but it's how it ended up being. But then I felt like I was late to the yard sales, so I didn't buy anything. I didn't really shop that much that day. 2 days later, it was a yard sale for 3 days. That's rough. They must run 3 garbage or 4 garbage trucks, because I've been stuck by a couple now, and there's no way these guys are flying around here at Mach 3. So it's probably a bigger operation. Just, you know, you see a garbage truck, you think there's only 2 out there. No, there's 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6, depending on the area of town. Huh. It's an interesting looking photo. I haven't seen that one before. It's like someone waking up out of bed. I was about to take that. Don't take that. Propane tanks are kind of like tires, you know? It's like the tire recycling business, like the big guys, they pay for tires. They pay for your used tires to recycle them, because then they shred them up and do all that. But if you as an individual want to get rid of one, it's going to cost you money. You're not going to get paid for them. Kind of like those propane tanks. You know, if you try to get rid of one at a scrapyard, it costs you money. But if you go to the store and try to buy one or try to give them one, it's going to cost you money. You know, you're not going to get it for free, and they're not going to pay you. It's a weird thing. I'm trying to think of what else in life is kind of like that. There's probably a lot of things in life like that, but in terms of an actual individual item, super interesting. This looks like typical suburban fall weather environment. I don't know why, but to me it just looks like it. At least back there it did. I don't know what this looks like. It's different. Got a lot of rocks going on with weeds going through it. Oy. I guess that's the trick. Throw all those rocks down so you don't have to cut the grass. Pretty sure that's why they do it. But then weeds grow through it. You gotta constantly spray it with some sort of spray. It's definitely, I guess that's what they did. Yeah, they put rocks down, and then I guess weeds just grew through it. But the rocks, they prevent you from kind of grass. So the only area that they cut is right here. I think this is all metal. Yeah. Oh, there's some chairs there. Oh, jeez. That was nice though. Thought I saw this. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a chair here. Oof. That's alright, I'll leave that. I need like, well, I don't know. I'll fight that battle when the time comes. I think I even have it. I need a piece for the warehouse. There's a little piece on the roof that fell off. I was hoping to just kind of patch it. Maybe it'll get me another 2 more years before I have to replace the roof. It's starting to go a little bit, but if I can get a couple more years out of it, then maybe I can go through just 1 more roof for the rest of my life. Maybe 2 roofs for the rest of my life. If I can get a couple more years out of it, that would be nice, because that'd push me a little bit farther. Alright, well, that about concludes it. I don't know who's... That's just a random garage. That doesn't even go to anything, because there's nothing on the other side. Anyway, yes. Metal day here with Taco Stacks. I don't know what's in here, and I don't have my gloves on. I'm surprised I even saw it. But yeah, I don't know why. Well, I guess if you're a scrapper, you kind of know what you're looking at when you see it. But they could have easily wrote like scrap metal on this. Looks like a lot of just these like stake things. I thought maybe this was some copper wire, but it's not. There is some aluminum in there. A little white piece right there. 90s cookies, 80s cookies. Empty. It's one of those ones that you always went over to a relative's house and you always thought there'd be something good in here, and it's always like sewing stuff and bobbins and all that thread. Anyway, it was fun. Thanks for tagging along for another episode here with Taco Stacks. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. It helps me out, helps grow the channel, and yeah, hopefully boost it a little bit in the algorithm, and maybe we'll have a lot of really cool adventures here in the fall and winter. Regardless, we still probably will. If you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time for our next episode here at Taco Stacks. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.